It all starts
All
with
starts with me.
And it all starts with me.
It all starts with
All
me.
starts with me.
And it all starts with me.
With me.
With me.
Starts with
It
me.
all starts with me.
My history of handling money hasn't been sterling, to say the least. I think I always had knee-jerk reactions, you know. When times were good, I spent. When times were bad, I spent. I actually had a girlfriend, and we would spend a day shopping, and the one who spent the most for the day won.
Oh, I think like most couples, we did our share of mistakes in consolidating loans and getting in debt with credit cards and things like that. We all went through those times.
As a married couple, once I became a stay-at-home mom, it just defaulted to me to pay the bills. And he just assumed we had money in the bank, which we do, but we hardly ever talked about it.
Never got in over my head because my parents were very wise with their money. But I just didn't know how to deny myself as much as I really needed to.
Brandon and I, as much money as he made, we would go from paycheck to paycheck. Brandon lost his job in early July. I don't know what we were going to do. I was very scared. I remember calling my friend Leslie that day and saying, I'm really, really scared. I don't know what we're going to do.
I took FPU because I had some pretty incredible debt and I knew I needed to change. I knew I wanted to be a better role model for my daughter, and I knew I wanted to have some money for retirement, and I knew I wanted to be able to give more back to my church.
It was because my wife was became a fan of Dave Ramsey. And she was telling me about this guy that had this solution to our problems. So she dragged me to one of his seminars, a live seminar that he was here in Houston at. And we went to see him, and I was sold.
We decided to take financial peace from my part because my husband had changed jobs and was at a different salary level, but we were still spending like he was at the former salary level. And so it was getting to the point where we weren't going to be able to pay off the credit cards every month.
One of the members of the church encouraged me to do so. She said, I know that you really aren't in debt and don't have a need from it from that perspective, but you will still benefit from it, and I really encourage you to take it because we really benefited from it.
We just felt like we needed the class, obviously, to figure out what we needed to do.
The effect of FPU on my life is a brighter future in terms of my finances, in terms of my ability to give more to God, and also in terms of my daughter. I have a 14-year-old.
Well, most of our married life, we've been married 45, 46 years, has been I handled all the finances. And what Dave Ramsey did was make us work them together. And now she's handling most of the finances, and I'm just being there at the budget meetings.
One of the things that I have become more aware of from taking Dave Ramsey is how much we spent on food, because I had never added it up before. I just spent the money.
The effect that FPU has had on our life and my life is right now I feel so free. I feel so free. I know exactly where all of our money is. I know how much we spend on groceries and food. And
I think it would dramatically help our church, but more importantly to me, the families. It's a different lifestyle.
If a majority of the people who attend this church took Financial Peace University, it would have a widespread effect. First of all, on the people and the couples themselves.
I would love to see our church be that church that impacts our community in a big way. And I think, quite frankly, God is calling us to do that.
We could multiply what we do easily times 10. And the funds we have available to do those things with. I mean, it just boggles the mind. it's hard to imagine as big as God does.
And it all starts with me. And with you. You.